watching out for you. This is Newswatch 12 at 6.
We begin on our top story tonight. A community playground in Medford is getting a new life for the second time. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Haley Gravid. The Olsrud Family Community Playground is getting renovated nearly a year after it was burned in an arson fire. This playground has been a staple to the area for decades. Right now you're taking a look at when Newswatch 12 went to its reopening back in 2018, but the park was initially built back in 1987, and nearly a year ago the playground was burned in a fire. Just take a look at your screens of the impacts here. Witnesses told police that they saw someone playing with a butane torch on the playground before the fire started. At the time, both Medford fire investigators and Medford police were called to investigate it. A suspect still hasn't been named or arrested in this case. In order to prevent anything like this from happening again, the city plans to build the new park with permanent lighting and even security cameras. Newswatch 12's Tim Quidadamo checked out the early stages of the renovations this morning. Tim, how's the playground looking?
Haley, it's looking a lot better than you saw in some of those images. Medford Parks and Rec crews were moving some dirt around earlier this morning in preparation for a construction company coming in later this month. Now, as far as timeline goes, that construction company is scheduled to work for about 6 weeks before the city installs the finishing touches, which are expected to take another 6 weeks or so. Earlier today, I spoke with Tim Stevens from Medford Parks and Recreation, who says the plans for the structures on the playground are mostly staying the same. But along with lighting and security cameras, there are a few other enhancements that park goers can expect.
Did authorize some enhancements to the structure that was burnt, and so we'll be adding, wheelchair accessible merry-go-rounds.
Stevens, who was the project manager when the playground was first built in 2018, told me that a number of Medford parks have wheelchair accessible equipment, but he added that this section of the Olsrud Family Community Playground that was burned down was unique because all of it was designed to be accessible for those in wheelchairs. Stevens also told me that the funding for this project is mostly covered by insurance, and the city decided to make some upgrades to ensure vandalism like this wouldn't happen again. Live in studio, Tim Quidadamo, Newswatch 12.